How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today, I am going to be doing a Preacher theory video. And I just want to say, first off, oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for everything on my Season 2, Episode 12 predictions. That video has, like, little over 400 views. That's crazy. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, because that, I was not expecting that. Wow. It's like, at the time of me filming this, it's like, I think 405, little over 400, but who knows, by the time this uploads, it might be 1,000, who knows. I want to get my hopes up, but thank you guys so much for all the support on that video. I really appreciate it. So, my theory for Preacher is that Jesse could lose his Genesis by the end of the season, because in episode 11, we saw him use Genesis on one of the people in Harry Starr's office, and it was like a weird sound, and like something, like it was like a glitch almost, like I felt. And at first, I was like, are they, holograms or something? And, they're not listening to him? But, they were real people. And he had to use Genesis a couple times, and then finally it worked. Really weird. I feel like, what if he's slowly losing Genesis? And by the way, if something like this happens in the comics, cool. But I do not read the comics, so I'm not basing this prediction off the comics if something like this does happen. But I just was wondering, because of that scene we saw in episode 11, where he uses Genesis and then, it doesn't work, but he has to do it a couple times and then it works. That was really strange, the whole scene. I forgot to mention it in my review, actually. I'm surprised I didn't write it down. That was a very important piece, I felt, of the episode. So, that's really strange and bizarre, you know. I think that by the end of this season, he could possibly lose Genesis, completely. And that'd just be so weird, because, going into season 3, he would not have Genesis, and he would not be able to use it. So, if he got to certain situations, he couldn't just use Genesis, and, in life or death situation, he'd probably die unless he could talk his way out of it. But, he can't just use Genesis and be like, stop, as you saw there with his hand. So that's just my theory, that Jesse Custer could lose Genesis by the end of the season. And maybe going into season 3, he won't have it, and then maybe by the end of that season, he'll get it back, something like that. But yeah, that scene from episode 11 was just really, really strange to me. So I just came up with this idea, and I was like, maybe he could lose Genesis. And that'd just be a really interesting storyline, one of the storylines going into season 3. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Boop!